Mark, please.
I think David, personal first.
I do have a personal submission on behalf of myself.
Didn't we just do that?
No,
I thought that was it.
no, sorry, that was a continuation of the eloquent pleading that preceded it. I'm making a personal submission on behalf of myself and my wife, Carol, who, with a grace and elegance I can't possibly match, has chosen to sit in the background. And I'm here to talk about an experiment we are proposing to help eradicate pig's ear from the peninsula. Pig's ear is a pretty plant that is puts out up to 4 million spores or seeds from one single plant every season, and it has come to hugely infest the sea cliffs around Banks Peninsula from Godley Head onwards, and it has created a real problem for landowners such as myself and those who joined us in this submission. So I'm representing 5 or 6 different landowners from Menzies Bay through to Little Akaloa. We've got a major problem with pig's ear, and what we're proposing is an experiment in its control. As I was saying earlier, although a hell of a lot is known about weed pests in New Zealand, it's surprising what isn't known. For example, optimal regimes for killing off these pests, the impact on native species. So how do we avoid that? What's the best way of delivering toxins to control these pests? So we've proposed a 3-part experiment. The first is to establish a rigorous monitoring program where simply landowners, we would rather invest in solid science, monitoring the impact of control approaches. Secondly, we're asking Christchurch City Council, as the owners of the sea cliffs in which the greatest seed stores are held, to undertake control by helicopter boom spraying of infested sea cliffs between Menzies Bay and Little Akaloa. And thirdly, we as productive landowners will implement pasture spraying inland from the sea cliffs at our own expense for the duration of the experiment. We're proposing a 3-year trial, and you might say, why is it so limited? Well, it's limited because there isn't enough money to go to go further afield, we are told. You've got an excellent team with Di Carter and our friend Paul Devlin and many others, but pig's ear isn't high on the radar, and so we need to release some funding. We're asking you guys to please do your responsible land ownership by killing pig's ear where it is occurring on your land. We'll do the rest. We've costed out that we're actually approaching the Biodiversity Fund for a contribution of $30,000 for good detailed impact monitoring over 3 years, $10,000 a year. Landowner in-kind work will amount to $12,000 over the 3 years, and the cost of our landowner cash contributions in terms of spray and delivering spray on our land will be about $24,000. So the whole experiment will cost around $66,000, and we're just asking that the council could please do your part to help with this.
Okay.
The science we get from it will be immensely important for control of pig's ear around the rest of the peninsula sea cliffs going forward. So we're hoping an empirical approach will be beneficial for the whole peninsula. Thanks.
Thank you, David. You managed to get 15 minutes out of all that, so you did a lovely job.
Thank you. I'll take credit wherever it's coming from.
Good on you, man. Good on you. Okay.